All right. Welcome back to an Elmwood trail. 29 days after Zoe's disappearance in the last video. We essentially threatened, but threaten's a little bit harsh of a terminology. We were trying to be very persuasive and convincing to Betty to give us some information about what could have possibly happened to Zoe. We pretty sure that Zoe and Betty were together the night of her disappearance. We got that from Lily, and Lily and Betty are not very close. They don't like each other at all. But we found some, let's say, interesting pictures of Betty that we kind of maybe said that we were going to give to Lily so that Lily can do whatever she wanted with them. Very embarrassing pictures of Betty. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pick up right where we left off from the last video. Let's check our notes. We need to see some notes. Check the item on your desk. Let's go ahead and check our item on our desk. Which item was it? Is it the note? We all want Zoe back. What does that say? May this help you in finding her. So it's a. Can I zoom in? I can't. It's a white silverish vehicle, Falco vehicle. The last two numbers on the license plate is a 4 and 2. You can see Zoe getting into that vehicle. Very interesting information there. Find a website to get more info on the car. Easy. Easiest thing I've ever done in my life, probably. Where's my, how do I look online? There we go. Browser. What would we even type in? Car? Something? How would we find out stuff online? Find a website to get more info on the car. So we need to find the website. Maybe it's in Zoe's email? I don't know. I don't see anything for vehicles. Oh, Fiesta Motors infos. Maybe Fiesta.com. Maybe we should try Fiesta.com in our browser. Fiesta.com. Oh, yes, I'm a damn genius. Now, we know that it was yep, we're going to go white, sedan, and it was a Falco. See if we can get anything that matches. There are all kinds of license plates with a 4-2. So we got two of them here. We got a Bill Anderson, and we got a Mike Davis. Interesting. So can we just, like, collect these contact numbers? So that's Bill. And we got to do this all over again, too. And we got Mike. There we go. Interrogate Mike about the photo. What about Bill? Do we not want to interrogate Bill? So maybe Bill wasn't the correct vehicle. So they want us. You are now chatting with Bill, but Bill's offline. So now we're chatting with Mike. Interesting. He's got a tattoo on his neck, it looks like. Could be a way of identifying him. All right. Hi, Mike. This is Detective Adam Lane. I am investigating the case of Zoe Leonard. Let's see if Mike says anything back to us. Zoe Leonard from Riverstone High? Yes, she has been missing since the 23rd of December. You know that, right? Yeah, do you know anything? Do you know any other Zoe Leonard? Like, yeah, she's been missing. Do you know anything about that? You seem suspicious, Mike. She was just my classmate, so I used to see her, like, sometimes in school. Mike looked old as fuck. He looked. I thought Mike was, like, old. Maybe that's just dark hair. I don't know. He looked like he had gray hair at first. I thought Mike was going to be like super old, like Zoe got into a car with some old person. It looked like it. But no, He's just a classmate, apparently. he's been held back about 15 times. You guys also met on the night she disappeared, right? You went to a party where Zoey was also. Did you go to a party where Zoey was present? I think that's important to know, because if he was at the party, then it's kind of suspicious, because then it's like, oh, so you may have been with her. I did, but a lot of people were present there. So now we know that there is a connection between Mike and Zoey at the party. And why would Zoey go ahead and get in a car with Mike? I want you to answer a few questions for me here, Mike. Questions. Why should I answer your questions? I'm not scared of you. You don't have to be scared of me. I don't want you to be scared of me yet. I don't want you to be scared. I don't want you to be scared, and you don't have to be if you have done nothing wrong. I know she was in your car. I'm not going to I'm not going to sit here and accuse Mike of anything just yet, but we're on the right path. We just gotta get Mike to say a couple more things. I have nothing to do with any of this. We didn't even talk. What would you like to say about this then? Show him the picture of Zoey getting into his car. Who gave you this? I thought you weren't talking to her, Mike. It's not possible. What's not possible? The fact that, like, I just have this photo of you guys? Like, I know it's your car. Just drop the act, Mike. Tell me about Zoey. Just tell me a little bit what happened with you and Zoey. But it had nothing to do with her going missing. I invited her to my car just to help her. She was sitting by the front lawn by herself. I could see she was upset, and I wanted to help her. Sure, Mike. That's what they all say. I was just trying to help her. She was alone. She looked scared. I was just wanting to help her. Sure, Mike. Sounds too nice on your part. What would make her sad? And let's, Mike may have been just a genuinely nice person. Mike might just be a genuinely nice person. So I don't want to jump to any conclusions just yet. Although you're freaking sus, Mike. But what would make her so sad? Why is she sad? Brad, her boyfriend. I don't know what happened, but I heard that they had a pretty huge argument over something. So I found her, and I thought she could use some help. But I thought you didn't talk to her, Mike. You see now, Mike, the problem is that you've already lied to me once. And I don't do well with liars, Mike. So you're just going to have to stop the whole act and just be straightforward with me, Mike. So did you help her? And how did you help? Yeah, how did you help her exactly, Mike? I just wanted to provide her with some emotional. I just wanted to provide her with some emotional support. She looked like she could use it. Is that what they call it now? Is that what we're calling it? We're just providing people with emotional support. I asked her what happened and what was going on with her. And what did she tell you? What made you think she would actually open up to you? Well, let's just find out what she told her. She did open up a bit about her and Brad's relationship. She told me that she used to like him a lot, but Brad's behavior had changed a lot around her recently, and how he was not the same person anymore. Just that, and she left. Just that, and she left. Seems abrupt. I hope you are not hiding anything. We already know Mike's a liar, so he probably is hiding something. But, like, what do you mean that it just so abrupt? Like, why did she just all of a sudden just leave? I don't get it. I'm just telling you what happened. Well, clearly what you're telling me doesn't make any sense, Mike. You wouldn't have lied at the start of, if this was the case. If you were just telling, yeah, exactly. You wouldn't have lied. I want the whole truth, Mike. Don't mess around. Look, you wouldn't have lied in the beginning if you had nothing to hide. What can I say to make you believe me? You mean to say she told you what's going on and left? I'm not stupid. I think you don't realize what would happen if the photo comes out. Yeah, I don't think you realize what would happen, Mike. You would be suspect number one, Mike, unless you start talking to me and telling me what's going on. Trust me, that photo alone can completely ruin you. No, wait. I'll tell you exactly what happened. I actually really liked, emotional support, right? I actually really liked her, but she got into a relationship with Brad. It broke my heart at first. But when I finally came to know that she's not happy with him, I thought this was my chance and tried to provide emotional support. That's exactly what they call it nowadays. Go on. What else did you do? There was a moment that we were holding hands, so I just went in for, Mike just went in for a quickie real quick, He just went in for some emotional support. Wait, I feel disgusted already, you pig. Please, Mike, stop. Why are we telling him to stop? Like, we need to know what he did. I mean, whatever. I'm not going to call him a pig, but, like, I don't know, Mike, stop. I mean, he was definitely preying on her a little bit. And by preying on her, like, he was preying on her, like, he saw that she was in an emotional situation, and he tried to take advantage of that situation. That's what I mean by preying on. Not preying on her as in, like, harmful, but Mike saw that Zoey was in an emotional state, and he tried to take advantage of that scenario. I realized my mistake early on, though. I tried saying sorry, but she slapped me and left. I swear. That's all. I don't know what to say. I'm glad she did that. You deserve it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he necessarily deserved to get hit for it. I mean, if it was something worse, then sure. But I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just want to know where Zoey went after she slapped the taste out of your mouth. That's all. I'm sorry. Please don't share that photo with anyone. Just tell me if you have any idea who clicked this picture. Do you have any suspicion about anyone who might have clicked this picture? Let's ask him that. Let's ask him if he has any suspicion. Don't have any clue. Do you know Kyle? Any idea about the guy who organized the party? Let's ask him about that. Because if he comes up with Kyle's name like he just did, then we know he knows Kyle. He is also a part of the football team. We were not that close, though. I need to talk to this guy in any way possible. Can you get me his contact details? Yeah. Get me his contact, and we'll call it somewhat even. I don't know. Maybe you can get this from his girlfriend, Betty. She is the closest to Kyle. I tried, but she is not ready to help anyone or anymore. Has denied helping. She's not trying to help anymore. Betty's being sus. How can I help you then, bro? I think she is the only one right now who can help you. Betty is basically the key to anything on Kyle. Okay, then do you know anything about Betty? Is there something Betty might have told you about Kyle? Maybe that? I gotta think. There were these mails that she spams to almost everyone in school. My girlfriend told me about this. She was pretty irritated by that. Wait a second. So Mike has a girlfriend? Mike has a girlfriend, but was trying to kiss Zoey while Zoey was in him. You know what? Mike deserved it. Like, he deserved the smack. He deserved it. I mean, and he's a pig. Like it's come down to it. You just ruined it for yourself, Mike. What mails? What mails are we talking about here, Mike? I don't know exactly. It's regarding some merch of hers or something. Did you ever buy any of her merch? How can a high school girl have her own merch? Yeah, did you buy any of her own merch? I don't really care how they got their own merch, but shit's for girls. She's pretty rich and has a huge following anyway. Not a tough sell for someone like her. Okay, is there anything else that you know? Kids have become pretty fancy these days. Is there anything else that you know? Mike. She also used to have some girls' night, some girls' night every Friday at Marjorie's. My girl, Tiffany, used to go there. It's a small cafe near the school. Marjorie's, what did they do? Is that the small cafe near the school? Yeah. Tiffany told me they used to munch and gossip girly stuff. Anyway, that's all I know. Yeah, that's something to start with. That's probably enough. Look, it's something to start with, Mike. But if I come back and I have some more questions, you better answer them questions or else I'm releasing some pictures of you. Hey man, I hope this photo doesn't come out. The police had nothing. If this reaches them, I'll be done. Mike, I would just advise you to never take advantage of an emotionally vulnerable person ever again, Mike. That's what I'm talking about. I won't, and you must behave and be a gentlemanly about such a situation. Look, don't be taking advantage of some emotionally vulnerable people, Mike. Hell. Trust me, dude. I'll be a changed man. Yeah, you say that now. I have a feeling I'm going to release some pictures of you, Mike. Mike's offline. Connect the clues retrieved so far. Okay. Connect the clues. The photo and note were sent anonymously. The last video, I was having issues with this like glitching and lagging, and it looks like we're starting to get some more lagging. So hopefully that's not going to be too much of a problem. Someone knew Mike likes Zoey and waited for the right moment to snap the photo. Only way to get Kyle's number is through his girlfriend. Betty runs a website and spams everyone about her merch. Zoey and Brad had a terrible fight. Zoey had left the party and was sitting alone outside. So I think Zoey and Brad had a terrible fight and Zoey had left the party. How do I do this again? Do I just click on it? Underlined. There we go. That's one of them. It is kind of lagging a little bit. The photo and note were sent anonymously. Someone knew Mike likes Zoey. Yeah, so these two, the first two there. Come on. Underline it. Did you get it? There it goes. Underline the second one. There we go. Should be number 2. If it goes any, quicker, it should be number 2. There it goes. And only way to get Kyle's number is through his girlfriend. Betty runs a website and spams everyone about merch. Yeah, definitely still experiencing this lagging issue, this like intermittent issue that I'm sure you guys can see as well. I'm not sure why it's doing it. There we go. Number 3's done. Connected the relevant clues together. Zoey was highly upset over something that she and Brad fought about badly. Mike is telling the truth about him outraging her by his disgusting actions. He's now being framed by the anonymous person who sent us the picture. But who is it? Betty's merchant website could possibly lead to some new information about her boyfriend, Kyle. All right, just hit that. I hit the button but then it took a couple seconds for it to register. Now it's taking a couple seconds to get back to the actual game, the actual interface. I've got stuff coming through, but I can't see. There it is. Mic's on offline. Oh my goodness, this whole thing is so lagged out now. I think I'm going to have to restart the game. Techionic says, hey, we hope you're enjoying the game so far. The game is developed by a small team of 3. It'd be really helpful if you could spare a minute to rate this game. I will, but not right now. Once we complete the game, I definitely will. 100%. No problem. We hope you enjoy the rest of the game. I'm sure I will. And like I said, I will definitely rate this game after we complete the game on Google Play. I'll definitely make sure I do that. So far, I will say so far, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. We're learning a lot. We're trying to find Zoey. And I hope you guys are having just as much fun as I am in our search for Zoey and all the information that we're trying to figure out. We did just talk to... shoot, what was his name? Mike. Talked to Mike and got some information. We think that we're going to be able to find Kyle's contact through Zoey's merch spamming site, whatever it might be. Hope you guys are enjoying Elmwood Trail as much as I am. And if you are, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and join the Tethered. As always, thanks for watching. Love you all, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.